Hello Guardians, and welcome to today's video in which I'll be going over the artworks of Future World Code, New Monarchy, and Dead Orbit Eternal Skulls. While I go over the materials I have worked with for each pictures, we're also going to take a look at them. So let's get on with the video. For the Dragon Future World Code, I had to use acrylic paint to do the scales, which took me a very long time to get done. Before that, I outlined the scales with regular pencil, and then I re-outlined them with blue ink pen before I finished the rest. As for the skull, I used a little bit of acrylic paint and pastel to mix in the colors so the shading looks nice. As for the flames to the dragon, I used airbrush. I was going to use acrylic paint, but I just used airbrush paint instead to make it more nice and appealing. So for the eyes to the skull, you can see that I used the same symbol as the Seagull of Deviance. And of course you can see the dragon holding the globe, which has the Future World Code logo on it. So this picture was a little difficult to pull off because unlike the New Monarchy and Dead Orbit, I had to figure out where the Future World Code emblem would go to. So I had to sketch out the pictures a couple of times and see which one looks better than the previous one. And this one right here stand out compared to the rest. So that's when I put this one on the picture since I was more happy and satisfied with it. Alright, so let's take a look at the New Monarchy. So the New Monarchy one, I had to sketch out two different ones as well. One had a lot of red in it and this one had less red. The other one, even though it looked okay, this one looked better because for the fact that it has less red, it makes the colors look more balanced. As an artist, I am very particular about my pictures, and you gotta understand also, as an artist, if you like what the picture has come out, then the audience will like it as well. So for the materials for this one, I use acrylic paint for the bottom part of the skulls. I mixed the colors to make the red look more dark, and as for the rest of the picture, I use ink on top of the skulls. I use pencil and pastel for the rest of the pictures for the shading, and I use acrylic paint for the flowers, logos, pretty much everything else that's red. Alright, now let's take a look at the Dead Orbit. Now in my previous video I stated that I was running out of black ink because I used a lot of that for the Dead Orbit pictures due to the color, so I had to go back to the store and buy more of those before I could start on this picture. And that's what you see here. Most of the materials I used are black ink, but I've also used acrylic paint, regular pencil with some pastel. Now these pictures are 18 by 14s. Lately that's all I've just been working with, just big pictures, because as an artist it gives me more ideas, more creative, images that I could put on paper. So that's the goal here. I'm gonna keep doing these pictures as time goes by. I'll probably do some smaller ones in the future, but as of now I'm not too sure, since like I said, I like working on big pictures better. So I hope everyone enjoys the video, and if you did, please like, and if you're new to the channel, if you want to see more upcoming faction artworks, then hit that subscribe button. Please do note that these videos could take weeks or longer depending on the details of the pictures. If you also want to check out my last video of the faction Iron Man, I will leave the link in the description below. So that is it for today's video, guys. I hope everyone takes care, be safe, and Guardians, peace out.